Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
Welcome to the Aflac Cup Series, race 19 at the Jeff Gordon Speedway. Jeff Gordon built this racetrack with his hard-earned money, and this will be the last time this series comes to this track in its final season. It's been around since season 3, and Jeff Gordon has only won here once. There you go, check out your drivers to watch for. Kyle Busch, he has a very strong track record here, looking for his first win at the track. Tony Stewart won here last year. He looks to go back-to-back today. And then Jeff Gordon, the owner of the racetrack, in his final season, in the final season for this Aflac Cup Series, looking to go out the winner. And then Dale Jr., of course, who won last week at Daytona. Now let's go trackside for the command. Drivers, start your engines. 43 cars are fired up, and they roll off here for 10 laps at the Jeff Gordon Speedway. Now for your starting lineup. Row 1, we have Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth. In row 2, Clint Boyer and Tony Stewart. Row 3, David Reagan and Denny Hamlin. Sitting in row 4 tonight, Dale Jr. and Jimmy Johnson. In row 5, we have Carl Edwards and Jeff Gordon. Row 6, Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski. Row 7, Kyle Larson and Casey Kane. Row 8, Kurt Busch, and Bryce Harvey. Row 9, Jimmy and Austin Dillon. Row 10, Paul Menard and Danica Patrick. In row 11, we have Sleek and Swift. It's Regan Smith and Josh Wise. Row 12, the Rocket Man, Ryan Newman and Eddie Jones. Row 13, New Jersey Fury, Martin Truex Jr. and Chris Buescher. Row 14, Trevor Bayne and Joey Logano. Row 15, AJ Allmendinger and Mick Murray. Row 16, Stenhouse and the Biff. Row 17, Ty Dillon and Michael McDowell. And then row 18, we have Team Magi teammates Adelman and Harvey. Row 19, Michael and and not Marcus Ambrose, Sam Horns Jr. Row 20, Casey Mears and whoever that was. Row 21, David Gillen and Justin Allgaier. And in row 22, we have Matt Dibby. Now for the green flag for the Drive to End Hunger 200. Kyle Busch and Kenseth take him to the line. Kyle Busch gets a strong start to this race as the cars fly by heading into turn 1. Now we check out them out in turn 3 and 4. They're running the high line here. That's how the cars work around this track. The half-mile bull ring as Kyle Busch leads him out of turn 2 with David Reagan in second place. Toyotas all across the top 5. Kyle Busch has the lead off of turn 4, heading to lap 3 with his teammate Carl Edwards behind him, battling, or in that second position, cleared Clint Boyer, who's in third. Now Edwards is reeling Kyle Busch in here on lap 4 of 10. He's going to get a strong run down the backstretch here. Kyle Busch going to lose the lead to Carl Edwards, and Carl Edwards takes the lead, showing how strong the Toyotas are here for Joe Gibbs. As you see Kenseth and Jr. and David Reagan all having a big battle here for, I believe, which is the 5th position, maybe? Yeah, 5th position. And now Jimmy Johnson's working on Kyle Busch for that second spot. Johnson gets it done. Johnson's flying through the field, trying to catch up to Carl Edwards. Maybe he's the catalyst to the Toyota group here at Jeff Gordon Speedway. Jimmy Johnson going to get a strong run here, trying to catch Carl Edwards on a turn 4. Carl Edwards on lap 8 of 10. Oh, they got a crash on the backstretch. It's Justin Allgaier, Matt DiBenedetto, and Michael Net. 3-car pile up on the backstretch. Watch as Allgaier gets into his teammate Michael Net. And, yeah, Michael Net, he's never a threat. That sucks. Matt Dibby is in the wreck as long as Michael Net is on the track. Everyone will be in a wreck. Big green-white checkered restart here. And the Jeff Gordon Speedway green flag is out. Carl Edwards and Jimmy Johnson on the front row. Kyle Busch gets a great restart. You know how good Kyle Busch is at restarts. He takes advantage of that skill. He passes Jimmy Johnson. Now we got a battle for the lead with 1 lap remaining. Jimmy Johnson ducks low. Kyle Busch blocks. Kyle Busch is blocking Jimmy Johnson's every move. Smart move to make, but Johnson goes lower. They make contact on the 4 to the line, and it's Kyle Busch. And they crash past the line. Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson involved. Carl Edwards looked to be involved. As well as the race winner, Kyle Busch. Wow. Take a look at this. They beat and bang off of turn 4. Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch gets the job done, but hits nose first into that inside wall. Carl Edwards involved, Matt Kenseth, and Jimmy Johnson. Another close look at another look at that finish as Kyle Busch edges out Jimmy Johnson. Here's your finish line wreck. Cars involved, like I said before, Carl Edwards. Second place finisher Jimmy Johnson, who thought he had his first win of the year. Matt Kenseth was involved. But today, it's Kyle Busch's day. Congratulations, Kyle Busch. Rowdy rules the night here in JG Speedway. Now we're going to check out your point standings. After 19 races, you see Jeff Gordon up top with the 3 wins still. Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., and now Kyle Busch joins the 2-win club in the Aflac Cup Series Season 7. Dale Earnhardt Jr. drops to 6th, along with Carl Edwards in 7th. Now you're going to check out your chase cutoff. Joey Logano, he's 127 points above Denny Hamlin, who was in 17th. Kurt Busch is just 21 points ahead of Hamlin. Austin Dillon, 25 points behind the cutoff. And then here's some of the drivers through 23rd through 30th. Your top 30 cutoff has Greg Biffle just 15 points behind David Reagan. And Danica Patrick is also outside of the top 30 as well, because she has 1 win, but that win won't count because that's just how life is for Danica outside of the top 30. She did work so hard just to get inside that top 30, and then she got it all ruined when she started having mediocre finishes, and that just doesn't cut it in the Aflac Cup Series. And then here's your 45th through 55th. Some of these drivers haven't been racing every race, and that's what hurts them. Like Sam McAllister, I don't know if he's going to make another race this year, but we'll see. Here's your finishing results. So tonight, Kyle Busch takes the victory over Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson probably feels like he got robbed here today, along with Carl Edwards, who was leading on the final race start. But Kyle Busch just had such signing out.